Flat pictures from York Beach. Nice sunny day out there. Don't necessarily want to be fooled by the sunshine, though.
No, and you know, often our coldest days are bright, which is today is one of them. But I think
Yep.
it's just the transition was just a little bit.
Yeah, we're not accustomed to it.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
Jarring, I guess, is the
Jarring.
word I would use. Temperatures in the mid-20s along the coastline. We're 10 in Rangeley, 17 in Rumford, top of Mount Washington, 9 below. They are, in fact, used to it there. 21 in Bangor, 20 in Orono. So look, you know, as I mentioned, we're talking about these temperature anomalies being probably 9 or 10 degrees below average. Nothing crazy. Certainly we were more above average over the weekend than we are below average here, but it's just that getting from one place to another. And we're adding the winds here, which were quite gusty out of the northwest, around 30 to 35 miles an hour, a couple of spots even a little bit higher than that. And so that introduces a wind chill that is squarely in the single digits for most of the state. Places like Rangeley, 9 or 10 below, 5 below in Greenville, 1 below in Millinocket. So yeah, I mean, it feels cold for the middle of the day. There's a lot of sunshine outside of the mountains where they do have some clouds on the northwest side of the ridge. So interestingly, tonight, will be chilly, of course, but not as cold as you'd think. You'd think, okay, the high is only, 12 in Rangeley. It's going to be below 0 tonight, but we kind of stabilize that air mass a bit this evening, and so we drop down to the single digits for sure. Teens all the way to the coastline. It will be a chilly night, but then we start to ramp things back up to about freezing at least by tomorrow afternoon. And tomorrow is actually quite a nice day. There's a lot of sunshine. Winds should be lighter, and temperatures between 30 and 35, pretty typical for this time of the year. It's not until around midnight that snow moves in from southwest to northeast. We've talked about how this is basically a clipper system, so it doesn't have as much going on with it as our last storm, which was very poorly modeled, of course, because it's just a west-east storm system that's going to bring us some periods of light snow here Thursday night through Friday morning. This particular model really moves it out very quickly. I have found that that's kind of its bias, though. It tends to want to clear things out a little early. I do think that over southern Maine, though, we're done with this thing by mid-morning at the latest. And then down east Maine and the mid-coast is waiting till, say, 10 to noon, and then after that, it's out of here. So it's a brief period of snow. Temperatures are still chilly behind it in the teens, but not brutally cold. So our map from yesterday is very similar. I noticed that Todd dragged this line just a tiny bit north, so Bangor is included in the 1 to 3, and then a dusting to an inch north of there. So again, not a huge storm, but enough that you have to potentially shovel it, maybe plow it, depending on what your criteria is for that. Weekend looks quiet. We actually have a storm missing to our south. There'll be a couple of snow showers because of that, though, on Saturday, because that storm will be close enough for a couple of snow showers. Overall, a quiet weekend, and we look for big storms, and we got to look way out there. There's our little system Thursday night and Friday. Red is areas of low pressure, just a reminder there. We go through all of next week. There's nothing major until maybe Friday of next week, so we're over a week away from anything that I think is worth really watching. That would be the 23rd or 24th or so of February. So until then, it's that light snow Thursday night, Friday morning, a couple of snow showers around over the weekend. Temperatures about average for most of us, and then quiet on Monday and Tuesday, probably into the 40s there on Tuesday. We get a bit of an uptick in temperatures. Again, that signal for the end of next week is the latest interesting thing around. Even if that would have hit us, Brian, we're talking about it being late February before we had our first major
real storm there.
If that happens, which is not a guarantee.
Right, as we saw the other day, a lot can change over the next week.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, thank you.